Namaste and welcome to my YouTube channel Star Education Network. Today I am here with a new video, Midpoint Theorem of Vector Geometry, and the solutions are. Here we go, the topic of today. So here we have a triangle OAB where the givens are. So let us, we need to assume the triangle that OA vector be A vector small a vector, OB vector be small b vector, and OC vector be small c vector. As you can see, OA vector, let us assume, let us name it as a vector, OB vector as b vector, and OC vector as a c vector. And the most important given is that AC is equals to CB, or in another words you can tell that C is the midpoint of line AB. So we need to prove that. Here we need to prove that C vector equals to half of A vector plus B vector, or you can say C vector equals to half of sum of A vector and B vector. This is the midpoint theorem of vector theorem. And here we go, the solutions and the way to prove the theorems. So let me write the solution first. So in this step, what we have to do is, first of all, we need to find the assume. So on that given case, so we need to find it first. That means AC vector equals to CB vector. This is the most important given. That means you need to memorize. So let us, for the easierness, let us write important point, so that in the next step, whenever in the terms of examinations there comes, you will remember this point. I am writing the important points. So, or as we know the triangle law of vector addition, that AC vector can be written as AO vector plus OC vector. So I am using the triangle law that AC vector can be written as AO vector plus OC vector. Similarly, in the CB vector also I can use the triangle law that CB vector equals to CO vector plus OB vector. So let us write it down. So CO vector plus OB vector. So in the next step I will write what are the name of this. So for an example, AO vector. Since the direction of AO is upward, but we have the vectors is direction and the downward. So A vector changes into minus A vector. Similarly, OC vector, it has got the right direction, that means no negative, directly it becomes C vector. Similarly, CO vector, just check it out in the figure that CO vector, it has got the opposite direction, so it becomes minus C vector. Plus OB vector, as you can see in the same direction, that's why it becomes plus B vector, no change in the sign. Let us keep the like terms or like vectors at a place. So that means C vector and this minus C vector, whenever it comes on the left hand side, it becomes plus. Obviously minus A vector changes into plus A vector and plus B vector. So we can add the like vectors, so it becomes 2C vector equals to A vector plus B vector. In the final step, as we can write, therefore C vector equals to C vector, OC vector or C vector, you can assume it. So C vector equals to, whenever the 2 goes in the next side, it becomes divided 1 by 2, A vector plus B vector. And this is the step to be proved on our vector theorem of midpoint. So this is proved. So thank you everyone for watching it, and please like, subscribe our YouTube channel Star Education Network. Thank you.